There is not one who is righteous. Not one. In fact, what happens is when sin takes its fullest measure, as we read in James chapter 1 verse 15, it brings forth death. There will be the cycle of lust, the desire for yourself, the desire for more, the desire to covet, the desire to have things for yourself, whether it is in the areas of positions, whether it is in the areas of power, whether it is in the areas of possessions, whatever it is. We want more. And that lust will lead to sin, and that sin will lead to death. James 1:15. And there is not one that escapes that. In fact, Romans chapter 3 verse 10 to 12 is very clear, and it says, as it is written, none is righteous, no, not one. No one understands, no one seeks for God. All have turned aside. Together they become worthless. No one does good, not even one. The most pious of a saint is sadhu, as we would call it in India, is still a sinner. But that's the bad news, and the really bad news that what we deserve for that sickness is death. The good news is that God does not want any of us to be sick. In fact, it says when His kingdom gets established, in Revelation chapter 21, we read verse 3 and 4, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and He will dwell with them. And they shall be His people, and God Himself shall be with them and be their God, and God shall wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall be any more pain, for the former things have passed away. When I read that text, the very thing that it makes me want to do, that we should always say, Lord, come fast. Come, Maranatha, come, Lord Jesus. Cry out to Him for His kingdom to come. But He's given us this time on earth to be able to restore people into that kingdom of His, so that no one is left behind. No one is left in the state that they are in, which is in the state of sin that will lead to death. Romans 6:23 establishes that Jesus is that healer. The wages of sin is death.